taking questions, guys, or you can follow along with us on our YouTube channel. We are looking at a S&P 500 live chart side by side with the tarot reading we did for the day on YouTube. It's tarot for traders with an FOR instead of the number 4. We are taking questions on YouTube, on TikTok. Doesn't need to be investment related, but that is my niche, my specialty. Hit that follow button, guys, if you're just finding us on TikTok. Man, those nullifications really threw me off. And we've got that abundance card there, and you can see there's the abundance energy right there. Up to resistance, back down. This is an important price level. I'm going to highlight that. Yellow for air. Maybe I should use blue for air. So there's that lull in volatility. So this is a price level right here. That's important. I'm going to put that as the truce. So that unicursal hexagram, we didn't see a drop off of it yet, but it looks like we're probably pushed out a little bit here. Matter of fact, this is likely the truce, like this area here. This is the truce card. No, it's not. This is the truce card, and the reason why is because we have right here around noontime. It's very mild, but it's a queen of discs, which is a sharp dip within a period of volatility, and a dip usually comes back to where it dropped from by dip, not drop, but dip. So anyhow, I'm gonna put that there for truce. I'm gonna put that one as queen of discs, just for research purposes. I don't know why my internet is so slow right now. It's really annoying. So this is a unicursal hexagram level here. I always take note of the unicursal hexagram price levels. Those always come in handy. My internet is so slow. I gotta shut something down. So in any case, when you don't see an immediate drop from the unicursal hexagram, what that means is that in the near future there'll be a drop below that price level, and it's a good idea to open up some puts with an expiration out past where you see the next drop. So like when I was discussing yesterday, a drop here. So interesting. Like, so there was a drop, but again, there's that nullification on the 1 day, so that's what that nullification was. It was like blurred kind of in here. And we see the completion card quite a few times on the dailies. So like the end of the rally is really open. That's for September. The end of the rally. See, we have it here. It's nullified. We have it here on the 4th. We have it a significant trade opportunity on the 9th. Right? So, and when we look at the 1 month overview, whoop, completion is on the 5th, so we have it kind of like blurring this area here. It's the end of the trend, and that's why we see a crest here on the 4th, we see a crest here on the 8th and the 9th, because the completion of a bullish trend, often it's not like, oh my god, complete turnaround all of a sudden and you're dropping. Usually there's some like earth energy or some air energy before you go from fire to water, if that makes sense. Yeah, I know, guys. It's crazy boring. I don't, you know. I mean, that's what the nullification was about. Like I said, nullifications can really throw me off. But that unicursal hexagram. Remember what I say about those unicursal hexagrams. Yeah, I hear you, man. I'm not really sure what's going on here. We're very near top here, though. Like I said, we've got that completion energy. We've got a crest here. The dip was nullified. Remember, I said that dip's gonna be. There would be a dip, but it'd be nullified. So I guess the dip really didn't happen, but in any case, it ended up being nullified. So we've got a crest. Right on the 4th, we've got a crest. Like this whole weekend, there's a lot of crest energy. And it makes sense based on where we are on the price, on the chart as far as price is concerned. Right up at the top of this range here. This may be the crest that we expected tomorrow, that I was expecting tomorrow. This might be it here. In either case, we have like a sideways S formation. Usually the Queen of Cups ends up being bearish. Not always, but usually it ends up being bearish. It's a bearish energy. 2 declines and 1 incline in between. When do those puts expire, Philip? I would say unless they expire out really far, like into the, like I was saying yesterday, in past the start of the influence of retrograde, you might want to adjust them a little bit. So we've got crest energy like throughout the end of this week and into the end next week, but it does look like there's a drop there at the end of on the end of Friday. See, we've got that truce card tomorrow, kind of hiding behind the strength card. And we do have this unicursal here. It probably. The sneak peek card for tomorrow. So you mean today's sneak peek card for tomorrow, or the sneak peek card on the chart for the 5th? Today's sneak preview card is speaks of a fast sudden move higher, marking the end of a decline. We're looking really toppy to me. If you ask me, we're looking really toppy here. I found that with Mercury retrograde, there's generally like a decline as we go into the influence. Sometimes starts just a little bit beforehand, but what I've noticed is that I expect it sooner a lot of the time, and we'll move like further higher for a little bit longer, moving into that decline with the retrograde. Yeah, today's sneak preview card speaks of a fast sudden move higher out of a decline tomorrow, and let's see here. So it correlates to the star card here towards the end of the day. We have the truce card, which I just marked over here. Around the 412 range. So likely we decline to that level. There's bearish energy here in the midst of these rally cards. The strength card definitely indicates that there's a decline before this move from the bottom of a range up to the top of a range. Hey Amber, let me take a look for you. Let me grab my cards. I got the Sun card. Yes, I would end things with Noah. You need to make space for something new. There's something new that will come into your life. The birth of some new, something joyous. But yeah, it's a definitive yes on that answer for you, Amber. You're welcome. Thanks for watching. What do you mean? What are you talking about with the 390 and 819, Philip? Do you mean that we should see that range then? I see what you're saying. Because that's the low I have on the overview. I don't know, man. I mean, I think we might go lower than that. There's a good shot we go lower than 390 to hit that low. Just based on the fact that it's retrograde energy that we're going to be dealing with. Oh, I got you. You have 390, 819 puts. Yikes. I mean, you could hold them, but in a situation like that, what I would do is I'd probably consolidate them into a better position, maybe have less puts, but a better position, because in the long run, if you're too far away from that move, you won't be able to take advantage of it and you'll depreciate anyways. Like, because you're down, that's a tricky thing about puts. Sometimes you're like, oh man, I don't want to sell at a loss, it'll come back. And often you will see that move back, but it won't come all the way back because it's puts, you know, and eventually we go up on the chart. So I would say you probably want to consolidate and open up a different position, and the best time to do that either tomorrow or Friday, one of those 2 days it looks like. Taking question, guys. Any questions that you might have? Do me a favor, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. We're looking to grow this channel as much as possible. This work takes a long time. It's not like I just flip a card and it tells me. Like, with the kind of detail that I'm providing, it takes hours of research for each reading, and we're doing this all for free, guys. This is really valuable information. So hit that follow button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and when you make that money, you can always pay a little bit of that back as gratitude. Definitively, I think we will be in a decline by the 12th. It may be sooner. Like, it's kind of choppy, like over the end of this week, because there's that crest energy, but there's also bearish energy cards. But I would say we likely by the 12th will definitely be in a decline at that point. Probably starts on the 8th or the 5th or the 8th. But again, you know, like to be definitive, like we'll be in a decline by the weekend of the 12th. Yeah, that's probably the smart move, Philip. I'm sure you know. Sometimes I get stubborn and I don't do that, and I almost always regret it. Puts, you got to take a profit. The thing about puts, you got to take a profit as soon as you get a profit. Don't be like, oh, there's more profit. Just take a profit. If you think there's more profit, you can always reposition yourself. But like, that's the one thing about puts I've really come to realize, because I've traded a lot of puts. Most of the money that I've lost has been on puts. You know, because I'll have a gain and I'll be like, nah, there's going to be more gain, and I won't take it. It's almost like my cards read with the with the overall trend being sideways, and if the overall trend is up, and it's like you got to take the pattern and turn it like diagonal. I don't know how else to explain it. I already got some September readings in the works, guys. We should have some good September readings out by tomorrow, and then we got the Scorpio moon Thursday and Friday, so hopefully I can get all the S&P done. We're going to put that on our channel, on our website, Tarot for Traders, excuse me. You'll be able to get that there well before you can get it on YouTube. Yeah, you got it, B. taking any questions, guys. Anything you might be wondering about. Doesn't need to be investment related. That's my specialty. But anything you're wondering about, I can take a look at it. I will be right back. Man, I'm so beat from all the readings that I've been doing. I've been eating dinner at like 9 o'clock and then going back to work until like midnight to 2 a.m. to get these things done. You can see when I record the videos. Definitely close to... what do I think about Apple stock? It wasn't looking very good. Let me look at the reading. I've been a big supporter of Apple. I was actually one of my very first recommendations. It was my first like chose it my own without like some analyst giving me like something to read off of a paper on Wall Street as a stockbroker. The first stock that I predicted or that I recommended myself without anybody telling me. When I was a stockbroker, I did it as a stockbroker, and that was Apple. It was $90. It was before the iPhone, about a month before the iPhone. And I've been a believer in Apple for a really long time. When Steve Jobs died, that's when I started to reconsider it. And even then, it was a good stock just for different purposes. But it's not. It's more of a stable type of stock now. It's more like a blue chip stock than a tech stock. It's a services stock. And I think we're probably going to have some like, where are my readings on Apple? See, I didn't do the markup for this, but we revisit past problems and an important support level. It's looking like a pretty bearish month for Apple, for August anyways. Yeah, see, even the theme card on the 2022 reading is an opportunity to open up a short position or protect against long positions, and the sneak preview card for Apple for 2023 is the defeat card. It's a failed attempt to break through key resistance followed by a decline through key support. So Apple is not really looking so good anymore, my friend. Kodak, I haven't taken a look at Kodak. I'll do a September reading for that. Maybe I'll do a 1 year for that. I started doing 2023s, 1 years. So I could probably do a Kodak 2023 1 year if you want. Let me see here. Yikes. So I wanted to see the remainder of this year for Kodak. Universal hexagram. So there's a move. Oof, this is a hard card to read on a single. Yeah. So there's a move to the upside. It's an opportunity to open up a short position, followed by a failure. Yeah, so unicursal, opportunity in the midst of a move higher to position oneself for a failure. That's Kodak. Yeah, you should always pay attention to things that pop in front of you, man. For sure. Sounds to me like you know that already, Philip. It's the same principle as clairvoyant fishing, where I attempt to clear my mind while walking through New York City and keep my head straight and look ahead and be mindful of my fingers and my feet and everything. And when I lose my focus and my attention is drawn, that what it's drawn to is generally a really good indication of something that I should look into as far as stocks are concerned. Some lotto puts. Cool. Let me know how that goes, man. Remember who helped buy that ticket. It's like that lotto movie. Oh, much appreciated for that Cash App you sent, man. Much appreciated. So, you know where I'm planning on hopping in, guys? You don't know, so let me tell you. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're in MGM, this is an opportunity this month. It's a really bullish month for MGM, but it's an opportunity to get out at a higher price or position yourself with some protection. Me personally, I buy and hold MGM. It's my favorite stock, but there's a lower low this year than what we've seen. That's my sense. This month is really bullish and an opportunity to open up some protection. So look out for that. That's MGM if you're in that stock. Really bullish month, August. Okay, so I'm planning to buy protection on the 9th. Likely sell it on the 12th. And I'd buy half of the position that I would like to buy, right? Half of the position in puts, right? Have it expire out past the 19th. Let's say have it expire on like the 26th, with the intent to sell it on the 12th. If I'm wrong and we do continue to go up on the 12th, I would buy the other half of that position and then sell it on the 19th. So buying puts that expire on the 26th, half of a position on the 9th, with the intent to sell it on the 12th. If 12th doesn't turn out to be a good day to do it, then I would buy another double that position, and I'd sell the position on the 19th. That's what I'm looking to do in August. Likely buy another put on the 25th and sell it on the 31st, but we'll see when we get there. Much appreciated, Philip. Oh, that reminds me, guys. So we're looking to put some promotional stuff together, and my web guy suggested that I get some video testimonials. I don't know if anybody watching is comfortable sending us a video testimonial But that would be really, really helpful for us, really valuable. We're gonna like copy and paste like a bunch of the comments that people have left and whatnot, but some video testimonials would be really, really helpful for us as far as growing. My assistant Ellie may have sent out a video about that, I'm not sure, or sent out an email about that. And you could send that video to Kapproveb at Tarot for Traders. Kapproveb right here at tarotfortraders.com. Jeez, what an ugly year. You go back to my videos from 2021, I was saying it was going to be an ugly year. November 28th, I believe, is the reading. I really got into it. I'm so tired. I think I'm going to call it unless you guys have any other questions. I'm going to grab some water, give you guys time to type, and when I come back, I'll answer questions and we'll end it there. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm exhausted. I needed to take a little break here if I'm going to get this stuff done in time for Mercury retrograde. But thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the support, guys. It really means a lot to us. We should hear sometime by the end of the day today back about our Kickstarter. So look out first. I'll go live and announce that. And don't forget, guys, as a reminder, as always, when you make that money from this information, pay a little bit of that forward, keep that flow going, pay a little bit of that back to us right here at Cash App out of gratitude, right? Keep the universe flowing it to you, and then do what you got to do with the rest of it just out of love. Make sure it's out of love, and the universe is going to throw it back at you tenfold in all directions. I'll see you guys on the next one.